Hi, my loves. I intend you guys are doing well. Okay, so some of you need to be reminded of a few things when you are manifesting your specific person, okay? And obviously, whatever I say is gold and is applicable in any other thing that you are manifesting, okay? Fine. So, removing the third party, whatever it is, okay? Whoever it is. Something that you guys are not really understanding is it's not your job to remove the third party. Okay? No matter how many times you ask me this question, it is not your job to remove the third party. And let me tell you why. Because manifesting is not problem solving. And manifesting is about you putting your awareness, bringing your awareness, shifting your awareness to that which you already desire, to that which you desire and which you already have. Okay? So, when your entire focus is on removing somebody, firstly, I personally feel that kind of depletes you of your energy, and it's not really a very positive space to function from, manifest from, and most importantly, you are completely missing out on what manifestation is. You are not changing this reality. You are stepping into a reality where you already have the desire, wish fulfilled. You already have your SP. So, this struggle of constantly trying to remove is because you are constantly focused on the supposed circumstance. The circumstance that's making you anxious, making you feel that you may lose out on something. And I'll expand on why you cannot lose out on your SP. I'll expand on that, okay? This will probably be a long video. Okay, but before that, you are so anxious because your focus is only on the current circumstance, which you believe is extremely difficult for you to solve. The best part is you don't have to solve this. You are constantly looking at the 3D and assigning it a meaning that, oh God, third party is still there. Oh God, I don't know how to remove this person. Oh God, I just whatever I'm doing, no matter how much I'm affirming that, okay, third party is gone, third party is gone, third party is still there, and SP is still posting pictures with him or her. You're doing it wrong. Absorb this. Absorb what I am going to say. Who are you being when you are constantly trying to get a man or a woman and constantly trying to remove somebody from his or her life? Who are you being? What's the kind of energy that you are functioning from? How attractive do you find yourself in that energy, in that version of you? Pause this video. Think, reflect, absorb. Who are you being when you are constantly thinking that, oh God, I have to remove this person from somebody's reality? Are you being the person who is confident, who already has it in her bag? Are you being that person? Are you being that person who's like relaxed, unbothered, calm, cool, knowing that, yeah, it's going to be taken care of, I don't need to worry? Are you being that person? Are you at all in the wish fulfilled? No. I don't know how many times I need to repeat this, but I will. It is not your job to remove anybody. It is not your concern. Your only concern is to be the person who already has the desire manifested. Who would you be internally? Who would you be? Would you be constantly scared of losing somebody? Now I'll be slightly more harsher, not harsher actually, but then some of what I say right now might come across as harsh. But I'll still say what I have to say, so that you understand that there's nothing to lose. Most of you tell me, I'm scared to lose my SP. But when you contact a coach, me or whoever, you're scared of losing something that you don't even have right now. Because if you already had your SP when you're contacting the coach, you're doing so because you don't have it. So how can you lose something that you don't have? The only thing possible is you either manifest it or you don't. The fear of loss is completely redundant, baseless. Because the very fact that you go for a coach, the very fact that you're constantly watching videos on manifesting your SP is because you don't have it right now. You don't have him, you don't have her right now. So when you do not have your SP right now, why are you so scared of losing your SP? You cannot lose something that you don't have, can you? This is the best way to understand that the fear of losing your SP. Give me a second. Is a lie in itself. So, out of the infinite probabilities before you, the only thing that you should be shifting your awareness on is that you are happily with your SP. You are always blissful, with or without your SP right now. You are already in the wish fulfilled. So if you are in the wish fulfilled, who would you be? Relaxed, calm. Definitely not trying to remove the third party. And then you'll tell me, but I cannot bring my awareness of the third party. That's precisely because you do not love yourself enough. It's not the third party's fault anyway. He or she can go any minute. That's going to be taken care of. By whom? By infinite intelligence, by God, by universe, you name it. You're not doing this alone. So, you trying to remove someone is definitely not you functioning from your ideal self, from the self that you would want to be in this body. Am I right? Or am I right? I'm always right. So how do you handle this situation? Firstly, the easiest way. Of course, you should be affirming. aka thinking, like the person who has the desire or who's going to get the desire any minute now. Not first, no. You should be doing that. But first of all, you should firstly relax. Bring yourself in a neutral energy. Take a few deep breaths and then reflect on the reality, on the possibility where you are absolutely blissful. You have to give me a moment. Gosh. Okay. So, yeah, you have to be focused on you being the most blissful, neutral, relaxed, calm person. Not because you are manifesting your SP and not because you are removing the third party. No. Because if you're not relaxed and calm, you are dishonoring, disrespecting, not giving yourself the love that you actually deserve. And that's not dependent on whether you are with your SP right now or whether you're not with your SP right now. That love for yourself, that no, I'm not going to waste my time thinking crap about anything. I am repeating these sentences over and over again in all my videos so that you understand that unless you function from a space of peace, of love towards yourself and not feel this constant animosity towards the third party, that, oh God, I have to remove this person from somebody's life, it is going to be difficult for you. You will not be able to remove somebody from somebody's life. Firstly, it's not your job. And you will not be able to do it if you are creating so much resistance by constantly focusing on the third party. You won't be able to do it. No. Because that's law. Because you are constantly focused on the problem and you're going to manifest experiences which are going to give you evidences of the problem still being there. That's law. Your only focus should be you. The happy you, the relaxed you, the calm you, the confident you, the productive you, the successful you, the peaceful you. And then you affirm for your SP, like, yeah, she's completely in love with me, he's completely in love with me, like, we are happily together. Don't overthink this. You are overthinking because you're trying to problem solve. When you understand, you are not changing this reality. You are stepping into a reality where you are already the person who has the desire manifested. That is when you will be able to understand that this is way more easier and simpler than you are thinking it to be. Please understand, manifesting is not problem solving. You do not have to remove these blocks. The stuff that you assume are blocks for you to get your desire. You do not have to remove them at all. This is something that you really have to absorb. You do not have to remove that person. You have to become that person who is already with your SP. And yes, of course, as always, it will need a lot of discipline. Discipline becomes very easy when you actually focus within and love yourself a bit and not function from that energy of, oh God, if I don't have this person, I might die any minute now. Because clearly you won't die. Your mistaken identity, victim identity, is baiting you, is making you fall into a trap where you assume that, oh damn, this person is still here. Each time you think, oh God, this person is still here, ask yourself one question: who are you being? What's your identity? If you can just look at the pictures, if you can just look at the situation and say like, no, not my end result. This is not my desired end. I'm already the person who I want to be, who's happily married, who's in a committed relationship. No. You have to understand that there has to be a way that you have to figure out, to deal with your ego, your logical mind, rather. So when there is something in the 3D which you do not like, there are two ways to go about it. Either you say like, not really, I do not identify with this. And if it's that difficult for you, just say that, yeah, okay, this is the situation right now, but this is actually going to get me my desire. Because this is not logical. No matter how many times your logical mind kicks in and tells you like, okay, this is what it is right now, and this is what it is going to be for the rest of your life. It is not logical. So if you assign it a meaning, something that's triggering you right now, if you assign it a meaning, this is going to get me my desire. This is going to get me my desire. This is going to get me my desire. That becomes your affirmation, that becomes your repetition, and that becomes your truth, and that shows up in your reality in some time. But before that, you got to understand something very clearly. You focusing on something through the lens of a victim is not going to manifest your desire for you. Your first effort should be to come out of victim consciousness. Unless you are out of this victim mentality, victim state where you feel like, oh God, this man is gone now. This woman, I don't even know how to get this woman anymore. You are behaving like a victim. You should be the person that this person wants to be with. Are you that person right now? Please ask yourself these very pertinent questions. Are you the person who you think your SP would want to be with right now? Are you in that energy? That calm, relaxed energy, that loved energy, that fulfilled energy, that relaxed energy, that not trying to manifest energy? Are you in that energy right now? If not, please do the work. And do not do the work to and just check the 3D. No, you're doing it for yourself, because you are damn priceless and you do not want to be wasting your time anymore. Do not do self-concept, self-love to get your SP. You should be doing self-love because you want to become that person, because you love yourself. Because if you're doing it to manifest something, constantly, then you can't really fool yourself that way, After a point, you'll be like, oh God, I've been doing self-love and self-concept and still SP is with third party. Because you were not doing it for yourself. You're doing it to get that person. Firstly, you should be doing it for yourself, your affirmations, you loving yourself for yourself, and then you affirm for any damn thing under the sun. Your first priority has to be not wasting time on focusing on crap, on focusing on feeling like a victim, on dwelling on crap. Not because you want to get your SP, but because you honor yourself. How can you expect somebody to honor you and your emotions if you are not honoring your emotions? How? If you are doing self-concept work only to get that man, how? This is layered, this is simple. Please watch it a few times, listen, absorb. I'm not going to answer any questions around the third party. Let me make it very clear, because in my videos I'm yelling my lungs out so that you understand that you deserve the peace that you are expecting your SP to give you. You deserve the love that you are expecting your SP to give you, and it will all come to you once you start giving it to yourself. Truly, authentically. Removing somebody is not your job. It's not your job. If at all, you may just affirm that, yeah, okay, that person does not exist in this person's reality. But I'm not really into, it's still problem solving, but then, yeah, if at all you are really having panic attacks. If you're having panic attacks, removing that person is not going to solve it for you. You are having panic attacks because there is a problem with your self-worth. The third party is not the problem. The worth, your worth, is the issue. How worthy you feel of your desires is the problem. The third party is not. So fine-tune the energy within. Removing the third party is not your concern. Let divine intelligence handle it for you. And it can only handle it for you after you are the embodiment. You are, okay? You are the embodiment of the person. You are the person your SP is dying to be with, or who is already with SP. That energy. If you get it, you get it. And if you don't get it the first time, listen to it a few times. Listen, absorb, apply. Clear? I intend this was helpful. Actually, I know this was helpful. And if you need any kind of personal assistance, you know where to get in touch with me. Okay? Thank you so much and take care. Bye.